Hi, I'm Curtis Petty. It's June 27th, 2014, and here's what's happening now. Well, let's start today's news off just like we always do with some Sims 4 type news. Big news being released by EA this week, as for the very first time they have commented on that no comment pool sort of thing. For the past couple of months, they've been commenting on the fact that we haven't seen any pools inside of The Sims 4, and the reason being, well, there won't be pools inside of The Sims 4. That makes this the very first Sims base game of any Sims base game to launch without pools. In a statement released by EA, they stated, and though pool building won't be available in September, we do have a new fountain tool, so you can create sophisticated landscapes whether you are a novice builder in The Sims 3 or an experienced pro. And while we recognize that some of you will be disappointed that pools and toddlers won't be available when The Sims 4 base game launches in September, you should know that we are building an incredibly strong foundation that is capable of fulfilling every one of your desires in the years to come. So an interesting statement by EA, they're basically saying no pools, also no toddlers in the game. But this kind of got me thinking, what else is the game currently lacking? More information has arisen about the back end of the actual game here. EA has stated there will only be a 32-bit version of the game. That means that if you have a computer like myself that has 12 gigs of glorious RAM, well, the game will only be able to actually handle like 4 gigs. So anything more than that is just useless. Yeah, I don't think that adding all that extra RAM into the game will actually help it, because it won't. It'll process at the same speed if you got 4 gigs or 10 million gigs. Beyond that, if you happen to be a Mac-only type of user, yeah, you're out of luck, because no Mac version at this current time. EA doesn't really want to talk about it, which basically means no, at least in my books. And let's not forget about those loading screens that have reappeared inside of The Sims 4. With The Sims 3, one of the biggest features was the fact that you loaded into a neighborhood and you were good. You could go anywhere without a loading screen. Now, inside of The Sims 4, you can load inside of a world, then inside of a neighborhood inside of that world, and if you want to move neighborhoods, well, you have to load. Yay, the return of loading screens! And also, of course, let's add into the simple fact that there has been no real clear indication that Create-A-Style will be inside of The Sims 4. Create-A-Style being one of the most powerful features inside of The Sims 3. And as a builder myself, and like many other people would know, it's something you use like all the time. But hey, The Sims 4 is only 66 days away as of today, so yeah! That's something to look forward to. Moving from Sims-based news to quick tech news here, Google I/O happened this week, and they had a few cool things to show off. Google showed off a brand new look to all of their Google products. It's called a material design, and it's a much more sleek and unified design across all of their stuff. That means all Android, web, and Chrome applications, and everything in between will all look very similar. Google also previewing the next version of Android, classified as Android L. They don't have an official name for it, so they're just calling it L. A cool new sleek new operating system here. They also showed off Google Wear for the first time, which is kind of cool, and Android Auto, the kind of in-car solution to using an Android phone. No mention, though, of Google Glass, which is something I was really looking forward to because I want them to bring Glass to Canada, but apparently that's too hard, so still no Glass in Canada. But if you're in the UK, you can actually buy Glass now, so that's kind of cool. So it's available in the US and the UK, but not Canada, because why? But with that, let's jump back to the very first topic of today. Since EA has decided to leave out pools and toddlers inside of The Sims 4, does that make you rethink purchasing the actual base game? You can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Or of course, you can also let me know on my Facebook page or through Twitter. Links to those are on screen right now and available in the description down below. If you are interested in any of the topics I talked about, those are also available, links down in the description below. And while you're clicking around down there, why not hit that like button, subscribe, and share the show with your friends on social media. Until next Friday, everyone, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now.